Best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Tony Kemp makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Houston, second baseman, number 18.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired, and there's one away. Number 2 ready to take his first cuts here. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Carlos Correa gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. George Springer steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Outside, 3-0 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
The short hit hard. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Carlos Beltran will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Hit hard on the ground to second, and bobbled out there by Pedroia. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Mookie Betts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Josh Reddick makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. At the plate, Tyler White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Brian McCann into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miguel Cabrera will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
And I don't think this really should be a surprise to anybody. We all know what kind of skill he possesses with a bat in his hand.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kemp ranging into shallow right. He's got it one away. J.D. Martinez will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Fires, sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Dustin Pedroia gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kemp is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Preston Tucker steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Martinez. He's there and records the first out. Tony Kemp will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Tap fouled at home plate. Ball 1.
Inside.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Swihart recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired. 2 down now. Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Carlos Correa.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing.
Keeping him close.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Brock Holt will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
Beltran on the run, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. So striding in, Blake Swihart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fires pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So stepping in, number 65, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Mookie Betts will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Left field and deep. Reddick going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. George Springer is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Grounded to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Josh Reddick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in is Bradley. He does, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogarts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Drilled on the ground to short. Correa has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. On the ground up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera.
Nope.
Too low. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Beltran. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tyler White heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Tyler White.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Brian McCann is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, strikeout last time, and it's been a tough series for him so far. Let's see if we can make a little bit of an adjustment here in this at-bat.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Into the box, Preston Tucker. He flew out in his last at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Standing in, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Grounded back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Tony Kemp will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Boy, an Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Number 2 stands in. Ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Carlos Correa steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder.
In now, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And he lays off there 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Betts is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Carlos Beltran strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Dominguez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Byers gets his sign and delivers. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Beltran over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Mookie Betts will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Popped high in the air. White is over. 2 gone. Xander Bogaerts will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Knuckleball. No idea where that's going as he's got to hop out of the way. Ground ball left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Tyler White will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Brian McCann stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Fires is ready. Here he comes 0-1. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the 1st out. Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He doubled his last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Luke Gregerson will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. J.D. Martinez will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away.
Well, he hasn't swung the bat all that well against the other guy, so hopefully this new pitcher will give him a chance to swing it a little better. 2 strikeouts already.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air to right field. Beltran giving chase. Cabrera rounds third and heads for home. The run scores from second. It's 1-1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dustin Pedroia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Brock Holt digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight this late.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the Robbie Ross will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Preston Tucker will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Tony Kemp will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Ready with the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Number 2 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Carlos Correa ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now pitching for the
new pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer. Carlos Correa will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Well, you know he's feeling good at the plate, so he's already got 2 hits in this game, looking for another one.
1-0.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. George Springer Steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Michael Feliz is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Blake Swihart is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And that misses. 2-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. McCann corrals it, but the throw is not in time. Swihart reaches on the strikeout. Matt Dominguez will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Mookie Betts stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Little chopper back his way. On to first, and there were 2 down. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. The short hit hard. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Into the box now, Carlos Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Carson Smith will come in and pitch now.
For the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith. A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now catching, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Josh Reddick. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike one. Grounded to the right. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. So digging in now, Tyler White. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. Ready with the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Brian McCann steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Ken Giles is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 53.
Striding in to start the ninth, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Into the seats, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Miguel Cabrera ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
J.D. Martinez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Giles sets. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One and one.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard liner toward short. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Dustin Pedroia comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.